Go to messed up, no. Bad news, fit to beat your home, nigga. Yeah. Go on, get on that ass real quick one time. 144, baby.
They said you get on, you gon' represent. I said, of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I ride that bitch just like a horse. She about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, me whole thought. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I come with the force. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You even low on this Lord, so that bitch is either or. Yeah, I know them niggas ain't cut like that. I swear I'm to our core. Wait up, let me make a call right quick. I'ma start another war. I was hurting when she left, but I don't care about anymore. I need a Vaseline like my Nina Puffer Ford. Took a sock, watch the dark. Matter of fact, like a dart. Any problem, let them come. We gon' snatch they soul like Shang Tsung. Put them out of service, keep them tools like Miss Harvey. Try to hope it's way too late. I'm headed straight to the safe. Throw that one up like a trophy. I'm that nigga, ain't no debate. Throw them boys, we taking over. Call them up like set the date. This shit a piece of cake. Yeah, my bitches came from Whole Foods. Told them put on that top 3. Then bring me my house shoes. Don't make excuses, make moves. These niggas ungrateful, gotta show them UPK rules. I make hits like I can't lose. They say you get on, you gon' represent. I said, of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I ride that bitch just like a horse. She about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, the whole court. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I come with the force. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You even low on this Lord, so that bitch is either or. Yeah, I know them niggas ain't cut like that. I swear I'm to our core. Yeah, I just got off the call. I'ma start another war. Spit a plate up with my niggas, get your knife and your fork. They ain't locked in with the count and when you speaking to me fart. Yeah, I just took the floor. Ain't no cowards in my campaign. They can't stop the campaign. Tell them bring the champagne. They know I'm a champion. They can see the outcome. Get them niggas bad, got them tied down and out there. You can't do with them steps, but niggas been down since day one. We run up the bands, bitch like Dylan. They say you get on, you gon' represent. I said, of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I read that bitch just like a horse. Yeah, about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, we whole start. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I come with the force. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You either low or this low, so that bitch is either or. I told you niggas, you ain't cut like that. I swear I'm to our car. And I just made it call. We gon' start another war. Yeah.
Fuck wrong with you, boy? You know what time it is, nigga.
Better watch how you step in. Yeah. But that was my niggas.
I'm in it, yo. Got my nigga Rawan with me.
But that was my niggas, it'll be an honor.
You know what I'm saying?
Under commanding general, your honor. That for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Look, hey, straight off the top, I love all of my niggas. That shit ain't gon' stop till we on top and we ballin', my nigga. We be fly as fuck, you know them bitches be stalking my niggas. That shit I never change and it's the same with all my niggas. City to city, I should be at home. That's what my ribs say. But bitch, I'm grown. I'm in these streets and closed caption. Niggas know we bout that action. If a nigga play with me, then my hockin' gon' let him have it. Hey, make you the shit, this truth the shit. Nigga play, I let that Ruger hit. Get on them tracks, they be like, who is this? I'm rude with it. Ain't got no manners. All them pussy niggas talkin' shit. Yeah, I know they can't stand us, but we UPK Louisiana, bitch, that's what I'm rippin'. And my niggas solid number, real ones in my section. If you wanna get down, put your boots on, start stepping. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood. I lay my life down right now for all my sisters and brothers because I love them. I see them dapping and hug them. It's It's amazing to see how well we adapt from the struggle. Born again from a life of sin, trapped in the gutter. My mind frame was to kill my own kind. Feeling inferior, waking up ready to die. Run with them killers, so it's just a matter of time. For why take your life or let you take mine? That's when I realized the slaves killing slaves while the white man live to get old. We in them graves, shit got me feeling pain. I opened the Bible, went through them records, found out we was royalty, a nation to be respected. But in this world we rejected, we hated for our complex, still fighting to get accepted. We hear the truth and reject it, but love is getting corrected. And all my niggas correct me, the commandments, the foundation we erected. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. Hey.
Yeah, you know what it is. 140 for the rebel, busy man, shit, nigga. They just okay, with Eve did to Adam, I just pray my love don't lie to me. Swing the iron like Samson, I can't let no holder lie to me. I don't feel these rappers, all they lies is hypocrisy. Ain't no competition, ain't no rivalry. Niggas think I'm playing, I don't hear one word they saying, this shit light work. Think Muhammad one of us, he might lose his life first. Circle up and stay alert. Another cop can stretch the nigga. He ain't demon, it's an exorcism. Watch I bless the nigga. Took that open blood, then you know I'm gonna get active with you. From the opposition, I see vision. Let me paint the picture. Rappers claim they spit, and I ain't listening. Is effective. If revenge was a woman, now I scope that bitch like Jacob. So I war, we gonna run the summer. It's gonna be historical. Thought they making plays, made them niggas call the audible. As we run this shit, but that question is rhetorical. Bitch, I'm the one, me cookies with the oil. I'ma get them crackers, hell, should've never kidnapped my family. I can't do that. Bet I be the last nigga standing. Do a life sentence for my niggas, pray you understand me. I might put a switch on this Glock and call it young guy. How you real trigger know them dots? You a bird feeder, claiming he a demon. What's a demon to a cold leader? What he saying something, I ain't hear him. This shit like it ain't on who got the gun, it's on who gon' up that fight first. I turn a bad situation to a game change. Bring soldiers from the dead, just raise up the change. Bring shots, I'ma look like Aaron Jones when I run it. Never bite the hand that feeds you, you'll never get that hand back. He bitching about 10%, I don't wanna hear none of that. He dropping sword, fuck him, just make sure you get that cover back. Look around, he ain't with us, probably cause he never was. Now my chin like you with the angels for your brothers. Everybody wanna be Richard Porter, God kill him like Alpo. Play if he want, it's laying in the trunk like Lee Malvo. A certified woman's ass nigga, I am not a toy. Hey, out with that hollow sign, yeah, this the real McCoy. Feel like Gullah Jack when I'm in Fayetteville, you feel your boy. Still up on my brain, still I think that's all that I do. The way I get that boy lost, they gon' start to call him Elroy. Fuck his game, pop out on them demons like I'm Hellboy.
Puff Martin Luther King was a sellout.
A lot of y'all feel your boy Martin Luther King was a goddamn sellout. And yes, I'm talking about I had a wet dream, Martin Luther King. Oh, Orgy Mike. Oh, I want Becky with the good hair Mike. Oh, sellout Mike. Watergate scandals Mike. We talking about the Benedict Arnold of the black community. That's him. I'm talking about Martin Luther King Jr. Like, I don't want to hear no arguments, no debates. He said it himself. He said that he felt like he led us into a burning house. You see, but it's too late now. We done already been burnt. We done already went inside that burning house, right? That burning house of integration. We lost black businesses. We lost black schools. You could thank Martin Luther King for your support black businesses movement, because before he opened his mouth about integrating, we had our own pools. We had our own schools. We had our own businesses. We had our own banks. We had our own hospitals. We had our own transportation routes. We had our own.
You know, the last thing Dr. King said to me before he was murdered, Martin said, you know, I sit here deeply concerned that I suspect we are leading our nation on an integration trip that has us integrating into a burning house. Most of the politicians I know of make promises only to walk into the places of power and then deny us. I guess part of the reason I'm here is to really look through the ravages of the Democratic Party and see if anything is really worth salvaging.
That's why Christ is Melchizedek and Christ is Solomon.
Where did you get that breakdown?
The Lord.
Like it, sir. General Hyman see your class. He said, well done.
Like it.
Fried chicken, napkin.
Put that on the table for me, warrior.
I'm right.
Rank raise coming, warrior.
He's coming to holler at you about that class.
All right, for sure.
Excellent class, by the way.
Well, I appreciate that, boy.
Yeah. After you.
There he is, man of the hour. Take a seat, man. Take a seat. What's going on with you, brother?
Yeah.
Pour us up live. Listen, man. Heard you taught a hell of a class.
Hey, man, the water, sir. The water.
Excellent job, by the way. Hey, look, man. You know what I was thinking? Tell me what you think. Thursday, 7 p.m. Prime time. Scripture breakdown. What you think about that?
I consider it.
Man, that's all I need you to do, man. Laya Shala.
Laya Shala.
And more, man. Hey, wake that brother up. Wake him up. Wake him up. Wake that brother up. Wake up, bye. Yeah. Hey, wake that brother up. Wake up, bye. Yeah. Hey, wake up. Wake up, bye. Most High in Christ. You back with us?
Come on, sir.
Most High in Christ. Like. And that's why Christ was Solomon, Christ was Melchizedek, and reincarnation is in the Bible. Hey, I like that. Do me a favor. Sing me one more time, Baba Shah. I appreciate it, I appreciate it. Warrior.
Yeah, those are messed up, no. Bad news is to beat your home, nigga. Yeah. Go on, get on that ass real quick one time. One
Shalom, Israel. We are the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge. Started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Under Commandant Juniana. And since 1969, we teaching so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. You are the Israelites according to the Bible. And we ain't fear that. We don't fear Israelite group, Christians, Muslims, nobody. And what we do in this school is teach the truth according to the Bible. All right, you already know it's a law class here in Chattanooga, Tennessee, every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. until. And we got a good class today. As you know, today is the birthday of Martin Luther King. So this is the day that everybody remembers him for what he did. They celebrate him and etc. But we're not going to do that. We're not finna celebrate Martin Luther King. We're going to tell you the truth about Martin Luther King, you know, and what did he really stand for? What did he really do? You know, how has his so-called dream impacted our lives till to this day here in 2025? All right. So as you can see, the topic is Martin Luther King's dream has always been a nightmare, but when will it end? So if you was watching those videos before I started the classroom, you know, you seen those 2 videos. One was of Harry Belafonte, who was a good friend of his. Also, it was a video of the brother Barack in Washington, D.C. Shout out to him. Do some dope videos. You see the brother calling him a sellout, and you see Harry Belafonte saying out of his own mouth that MLK said that and I'm paraphrasing, that he thinks that he's led us into a burning house. All right. He feared that he led us into a burning house. That's what MLK said to his one of his best friends, Harry Belafonte. It's documented. It's on video. I wish I could find the video, but it's gone for some reason. I can't find it. I've been looking for it all day. And last year too, like the video was just disappeared, you know. But it's also a video of him saying that his dream was turned into a nightmare, you know, out of his own mouth. You can look this up on YouTube. You understand? And it's, you know, it's reasons for that. So we're gonna talk about them reasons. You know, we're gonna get some scriptures, we're gonna get a couple articles, and also we're gonna get things going on today that proves his dream was a nightmare, and it still is, and it's impacting us right now as we speak. All right. So when you think about the MLK speech, the I Have a Dream speech, the first thing you think of is integration, because that's where integration came from, the civil rights movement, you know, and it was all brought up by MLK. You know, they try to make it sound like it was about our rights. It was about us, you know, fighting against racial demonstration and all, you know, all that. But really, the civil rights movement wasn't nothing but for white people to embrace us, to accept us. Because as you can see in 2025, we still go through the same damn thing. Ain't nothing really changing for us. In fact, it has got completely worse. As a nation, it has got completely worse. But, you know, all this came from MLK. This whole ideal came from MLK. All right, so let's get Jeremiah 23 and 25. Because the Lord speaks about false prophets who had dreams, right? The Lord speaks about that. You see how God feels about MLK's dream right quick. Like I said, we're going to jump right into it. You know, we ain't going to waste no time. We're going to jump right into the scriptures. So we can cut MLK's dream and show you that God is not with this. He never was. This is Jeremiah 23 and 25. And it reads, I've heard the prophet said, the prophecy lies in my name, saying, I have dreamed. I have dreamed. It says that prophesies lies in my name. That is the Christianity right there.
That's Christianity. And who was MLK? MLK was a pastor. He was a Christian pastor. And what do Christian pastors teach to this day? They teach about integration, which is what? God loves everybody, accept everybody. You know, be open hands to everybody. Love everybody. That's Christianity. And that's integration. Integration was about us joining our oppressor, but him not joining us. See, that's the difference right there. We joined them, but they damn sure ain't joined us. They ain't coming to our schools. We come to their schools. They ain't coming into our businesses. We shut down our businesses and went to theirs. They didn't shut down their hospitals. We shut down our hospitals and went to their hospitals. You know what I'm saying? And etc. Those are lies, man. And this was never supposed to happen. That whole speech he was teaching was straight lies. The same way a Christian pastor lies today is the same way that MLK was lying in the 1960s. His whole campaign was a lie. His image was a lie. He was a drug addict. He was having sex with white women. You know, it all was a cover up. And when he said he led us into a burning house, it was already too late at that point. Listen, all Christian pastors know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. They know they're telling you lies. They know all that. But they're going to keep it in because they want something from you. The same thing he wanted, money. They want money. They want fame. They want power. And now that comes with lies. You understand? So he goes to verse 26. How long should this be in the heart of the prophets that prophesize lies? They are prophets of deceit of their own mind, man. When you see heart in the Bible, it means your mind. You understand? It says, how long, Salakia, how long shall this be in the mind of the prophets that prophesize lies? Yea, they are prophets of deceit of their own mind. You understand? These are things that these pastors are making up on their own. This dream did not come from the Most High. It came from him. All right? Integration did not come from the Most High. It came from him. You understand? Like, it's a reason why we the only ones pushing this and nobody else is. How is it not a coincidence? You know, and then, you know, when I first found this out, man, look, I felt dumb as a damn rock, man. I mean, I felt stupid because it's literally right here in our face. You understand? It's literally right here. We celebrating this man every February, Black History Month, celebrating him January. And it's like, what the hell? What do we have to be proud of right now? I mean, why are we celebrating? What's gotten better? You once you come in this truth, you'll start to think like this. You'll start to get wiser, you know, get smarter, and start thinking outside the box. When you learn these things, when you learn the truth about the people you used to look up to in the world. Whole time they wicked as hell like everybody else. That dream was of his own mind. It didn't come from the Most High. That dream was something he made up, man. He had a dream of white boys and black boys playing together on the playground. That's a damn nightmare. And that's not real. And it still ain't real. It's still not real. You know, you can compare that to all the slavery, the oppression, destruction of our communities, all that. We flushed all that down the drain and we just keep accepting and forgiving our oppressor when they don't do it to us. Every other nation in this country does not do it, but we do. Why? Because we have a slavery mentality, and integration proves that. I mean, it's just a slap in the face. It's a slap in our face to the whole nation. And look, a lot of people feel like that. A lot of older people feel like that. A lot of older people did not want integration. They didn't want it. You know, they tried to make it about jobs at first. You know, it was about getting work and get jobs, and it turned into something else very quickly. Very quickly. And look where it got us today, right now. You know, that's my point exactly. 27. Which think to cause my people to forget thy name by their dreams, which they tell every man to his neighbor, as their fathers have forgotten my name for Baal. We forgotten the Most High name by their dreams, which they tell to his brother, to their brother, to his neighbor. You understand? That's exactly what this dream did. You know, we put all this, you know, all our trust and faith in man instead of putting it inside the Most High. You understand? That whole dream, you know, this dream, he wasn't reading the scripture. He wasn't quoting anything from the Bible. Nothing. This is coming out of his mouth, and we just sitting here believing it. Verse 28, the prophet that hath a dream, let him tell a dream. And he that have my word, let him speak my word faithfully. What is the chaff to the wheat, saith the Lord? He said, what is the chaff to the wheat? The chief is the part that you throw away in the garbage, man. That's the chaff. The chaff is nothing to the wheat. Verse 29. It's not my word like as a fire, saith the Lord, like a hammer that breaketh the rock in pieces. Verse 30. Therefore, behold, I am against the prophets, saith the Lord, that steal my words, everyone from his neighbor. The Most High is against these pastors, man. These Christian pastors. These Christian pastors. These political, you know, people who are in the political parties, Democrats, Republicans. He's against all of them. Because they all speak lies against the Most High. They all tell you how they personally feel. What's their opinion? And that's all what Christianity is. A bunch of feelings and opinions. That's it, man. That's it. You going to church to learn how another nigga feel about something. That's all. It ain't never facts. When you talk to a Christian, the conversation is always emotional. It's on a spiritual level. You know how they be talking. It ain't never about no facts, though. It ain't never about no scriptures. You know, it's always some kind of emotion. That's the sparing you get from these Christian pastors, man. They want to tell you things that feel good. What makes you happy? You know, being happy 24/7 is not real. Having everything you want in life is not real. You know, look where that got us at. You know, doing things our own way got us to where we at right now. This is verse 32. Behold, I am against the prophecy, false dreams, saith the Lord, and do tell them, and cause my people to err by their lies, and not end by their lightness. Yet I sent them not, nor commanded them. Therefore they should not profit these people at all, save the Lord. Man, look. It says they should not profit this people at all. We ain't profit anything off integration. I mean, nothing. The story I'm finna tell y'all today about something that happened 5 days ago is crazy. It's crazy. You understand? When you look at where we at before, you know, before integration, you know, what we had, the potential we had, who knows where we'd be at today as a people? Who knows? Right? That option is gone now because of integration. It's not even an option anymore. Because we know we let somebody come inside our lives and what let us come inside theirs. So, like, don't get it twisted. We say we integrated, but white people has never integrated with us. Like, if you want to be technical right now, we still in the hood, man. We still amongst each other. But we let the white man come and control everything that goes on inside our community. So we don't have a say-so about anything no more. It's like it's like we're puppets And he's the one with the strings, holding us around, controlling what we do, how we treat each other, how we treat him. You know, he has access to what goes inside neighborhoods, all that. You got to think about the drugs being planted inside neighborhoods. You got to think about the Planned Parenthood, man. The welfare, the food stamps, the child support, all that are factors of integration. All that. And that's what he wanted. Like, you really thought that we were going to be buddy hanging out with a bunch of devils? Is that what we thought? That ain't what happened. The opposite happened, man. And here, 50 years later, we start marching down the streets, begging the white man to do the same thing we've been begging him for 60 years ago. Thank you, man. Thank you, MLK, for your nightmare. All right, let's get Leviticus 20 and 24. All right, let's Leviticus 20 and 24, and it reads, "But I have said unto you, ye shall inherit their land, and I will give it to you to possess it, a land that floweth with milk and honey. I am the Lord your God, which have separated you from other people." We've always, the Lord who's always intended to be separated from everybody else, always from the get-go. And the reason we over here in America, scattered across the country, across the planet, is because we failed to follow the Lord's laws, statutes, and commandments. From the get-go, we was always set to be separated. This is a commandment. The Lord commanded us to be separated, right? Because we failed to realize that, we failed to follow that. It's why we have so many damn problems in the Black and brown community. Nobody has answers, man. Nobody has any answers for our oppression besides Commander Junior Hunter and the ISUPK. And that's facts. About these, you seen these fires in California, all that. Nobody has any answers for that besides Commander Junior Hunter or the ISUPK. Nobody does. Like I said, it's crazy to sit here and believe that the same God that flooded the whole earth because of the same thing that America represents today didn't have any part in that fire. That's Christianity for you, right there. That's what it is. And I'm going to tell you this, Christianity for a white man is completely different for Christianity for a black man. Completely different. It's two different religions. The same man that unalives you in the streets, hanging you on trees, he goes to church that same Sunday you go to church. But see, what is he learning inside of his church, and what are you learning inside of yours? He's learning how to be a slave master. You're learning how to be a slave. That's the difference. That's the difference. Because don't you worship the same God? See, his God, the God he worships, lets him unalive you, allows him to oppress you, and etc. Why? Because this God is white supremacy. That's why. Christianity is white supremacy. And if you worship white supremacy and you're not white, that makes you a slave. So in 2025, Blacks, Hispanics, and Indians, yes, we still are slaves because we fail to understand that we have to separate. And I ain't talking about moving to damn Africa, moving to Europe, somewhere across the globe. Nah, man. I'm talking about separating spiritually, removing your mind from this place. Like I want you to sit here and just imagine. Just sit here and imagine what would our lives be like if we would have stayed put. Just imagine it. Because a lot of people, man, love MLK. I'm talking about love MLK. And would take it up for him. But those same people fail to understand what would life be like without him. See, the problem is that here's the thing right here. We were forced to do things on our own. Forced. We had no choice. We had to. You understand? So when like I said early in the class, I said we had potential. Potential. See, it's a lot of we stay separated. Zephaniah 2:1 says, I'm paraphrasing, that we all come together, right? We all come together. Not only the white man made sure that we just had to stay together, the Lord commanded us to be together as well. So who knows what we could have right now, 50 or 60 years later. Like all the inventions we've made, all the inventions, the things we created with our bare hands, our music, our athletic ability, our talent, all that, man. Like this economics would be crazy for us if you would have stayed, by ourselves. When you think about sports, Captain Azaria makes this example, man, when he speaks about integration. And it's a good example because it's true. When they had the, what's it called? The Negro League for baseball, right? At these stadiums in the Negro League, who were there for vendors? Black people. So when you at a baseball game, you want some popcorn, you want some drinks, concession food, anything, you would go to that black vendor at the Negro League baseball game. So you're putting money back into the Negro League and also putting money back in these black vendors, man, in these black businesses. You know how much money that is? Like that's called expanding, that's growing. That's generational wealth as a nation across the board. Now imagine if you throw football into that. Negro League football team, Negro League basketball team. Our own movies. We already know we're taking over the acting game. Been taking over the music game since music existed. These are just examples. I know sports are sports, but you got to believe, though, these are just examples, man, of how we'll be. I know how our lives will be completely changed by then. Imagine us having our own policing our communities. See, the problem, the reason that we have these things going on is because we got devils policing us who don't give a damn about us, man. They come when the crime is over. They don't come to stop the crime. And they come before the crime was over. That means they made the crime. That's all that means. But if you go to a white neighborhood, man, it's completely different. Chinese neighborhood, completely different. East Indian neighborhood, completely different from ours. Most of the time, it's gated up. They got a neighborhood watch in the community. They know everybody everywhere. They know who live on the back street, side house, everywhere. It's protected. Their gates are not language like ours. And that's the problem. Ours is not protected. Anybody can come in and move in. You got the East Indians owning all the gas stations. You got the Chinese man selling all our women weave and wigs. Also, the nail salons, too. You got the other heathen that open. What they sell? They Chinese, too. Sell the fake wings and all that. I mean, that's integration. But we could never go in their neighborhoods do that, though. Never. Never. We can never do that. We can never go to a white neighborhood and try to open up a store, man. We can't even do that where we at. That's why I say, man, integration benefited everybody else except for us when they never integrated with us. You understand? Let's get Deuteronomy 13:5. Deuteronomy 13:5, and it reads, and that prophet or that dreamer of dreams shall be put to death. Because he has spoken to turn you away from the Lord your God, which brought you out the land of Egypt and redeemed you out of the house of bondage, slavery, to thrust thee out the way which the Lord thy God commanded thee to walk in. So shalt thou put the evil away from the midst of thee. MLK was judged by the Most High and was put to death for turning Israel away. And that's just what it is, man. That's what it is. And I mean, this turn, like, a lot of people don't understand how deep this is, man. One man made it possible for all our communities in every state, in every major city in each state to look the same way. Like before I came into school 5 or 6 years ago, I never really visited anywhere. You know, this is Chattanooga. I always just stayed here, never really traveled, didn't go nowhere. I started traveling, going to different schools, meeting other brothers, going across. I mean, I've been in a lot of places now. And then, you know, first seeing, what I first realized is that everywhere I went looked exactly like where I'm from. Projects, the hood, everywhere. And it's like it just clicked. That's not a coincidence. It's a system. Like it's no way that why every major city you go to, the projects are 5 minutes down the street. The black community looks exactly the same everywhere you go. People are strung out on drugs. Brothers walking around, being unbrotherly, unaliving each other, selling drugs to one another, violence everywhere, chaos, poverty. It's like that in every black community, every city and state. That's not a coincidence. It's not. That's what you get from integration. That's a factor from integration. It's a cause and it's effect, right? See, people on the outside look at black people and judge us now. You can't do that. You got to go do some research. You got to go back. You got to go see what happened to this nation of people. What happened? What changed? How did we get like this? Because once upon a time, it was never like this. It was never like this, man. The black man and black women loved each other. The black woman didn't give a damn about how many women the man had. She was staying with him. He was a husband. She was a wife. They raised their children. Good children. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no black on black, so-called, the black on black crime. Wasn't doing none of that. We was putting our money back in our communities. We was only shopping with one another. We had our own schools, hospitals, banks, even had our own banks, airport. I mean, we had it going. We had it, we was thriving as a people, as a nation. And America seen it as a threat. They seen it as a threat. Don't get it twisted. The white man knows who we are, man. He knows who we are. He knows it. He knows what's coming. And he's afraid, man. He can't let us get to our full potential as a people. He can't let us know. He can't let us know that we're Israelites. He doesn't. He doesn't want us to know. Because he knows how powerful we'll become when we get to that point, man. He knows the Lord is going to be on our side. All heathens know that, man. All heathens know as long as we disobey the Most High, they can do what they want with us. They can do whatever the hell they want. But once we start coming back to the Most High, they'll stop. Because they understand the Lord will be with us, man. It'll be a shield around us. There's nothing you can do with us. But that shield is invisible right now. Because we disobeying the Most High. Why? Because of people like MLK. You know what I'm saying? TD Jakes. You know, and etc. Man, leading us astray. All right, let's drop this right here. Let's get Ecclesiasticus chapter 6 and verse 13. Salagi. Ecclesiasticus in the Apocrypha chapter 6 and verse 13. And it reads, Ecclesiasticus chapter 6 and verse 13, separate thyself from thy enemies and take thy heed of thy friends. This is what MLK didn't teach us, man. This is what he didn't understand. What MLK did was embrace his enemies. You know, when the Lord said not to. And that's what we do to this day. We all to this day embrace our enemies. I just thought of a story, right? What's this brother name? Y'all bear with me. Salakia. Bear with me, please. Salakia. There was a brother, right? Which his blood brother, you know, his actual brother was unalived by a police officer. It was a white police cop, right? Black man who hugged white woman. Salakia, bear with me. There we go. Branded Jean. The white woman named Amber Gager, I meant. Unalived. The brother, Bolton Jean. I'm sure y'all know this story, man. The white lady went inside. She's a police officer. She went inside the wrong house. Thought she was going into her house and unalived the brother on spot when he was sitting on the couch. Unalived on spot. She was sentenced to, I believe, 10 years. That's it. And that man's brother walked and hugged this lady and said, "I forgive you." And the judge ended up combing with a comb, combing this white lady's hair. I mean, I don't understand, man. You know, we are the best slaves to ever be. That's all we is. Because we embrace our enemies. We make it easy for them. When we should be like every other nation out here. Every other nation, like, you got to understand, this whole melting pot thing is not real. This melting pot they're trying to force us into, it's not real. And in 2025, Shalaki, in 2025, man, it ain't hard to see that. It ain't hard to see that. There's nothing wrong with us being separated. We the only ones that feel like that. We the only ones that feel like that's racist or that's wrong, because we have that slavery, Christianity mindset. That everybody's supposed to join hand in hand, you know, forgive each other, love everything and all that. But everybody else ain't with that. And when I say everybody, I mean the other nations of people that live in America along with us. Why? Because they're not going through what the hell we're going through. They're going through the exact opposite. MLK embraced our enemies and did not take heed of our brothers. Taking heed of our brothers is just forgetting everybody else. Forgetting everybody else. I love my people too much to love anybody else. I can't love nobody else. I can't. I only can love my own people. That's the mindset you got to have with being an Israelite. With being a so-called black, Hispanic, or Native Indian man. Because everybody else feels that exact same way. Like, this is not rocket science, man. It's very simple. It's very, very, very simple. Or how simple it is, you know, to just change our lives. It can happen overnight, just like that. You know, we don't have any black grocery stores, you know, anything like that, man. And that's just, it's a huge problem. It's a huge problem. You know, for you to grow up in poverty, grow up around drugs, grow up without a father, most likely, you know, a broken household, you know, it's just hard, man. It's hard for a lot of children to come up and, you know, have a great life. I'm gonna just tell how it is, man. And it's all the system. So you wonder why we're like stuck in a box. It's because look how we grow up. So when you grow up, man, it's like you can't expect to have those good jobs, the good paying jobs, like everybody else has, right? This is why they don't give us those jobs to begin with, because they want us to stay where the hell we at. See, when you have a community of people who are poor, you don't give them money. You don't give them money. You don't give them a great paying job. You don't do that. Nah, you keep them where the hell they at. Go work at McDonald's. Go do that. Go do this. Go do that. I'm just making an example. You know, anybody that does that for a living, you know, get your money by any means. But this is an example of why we can't even get, you know, good jobs that we actually qualify for, because he wants to keep us where we at right now. He doesn't want us to grow and expand, man. See, because of integration, we will have our own damn companies, own jobs. We'll have to go to white man for nothing but business. And that's it. Let's get verse 14. Salaki. Verse 14, it reads, a faithful friend is a strong defense, and he that has found such an one have found a trustworthy. Read that one more time. A faithful friend is a strong defense, and he that have found such a one have found a treasure. You understand? If you found a faithful friend, that faithful friend is a treasure. Is a treasure. And it's a lot of men like this in the ISUBK. All men are considered a treasure in this school. Sisters as well. Because this is a strong defense. And when we all align with one another, you know what I'm saying, and don't go outside of that, it'd be like this across the whole world. You know, nobody will be able to do anything with us because of a strong defense. We don't have to go to war with the white man. I mean, he designs the guns. The same gun you got in your hand, that was designed by him. He has a sword. Our battle isn't physical. It's not physical at all. We don't have to physically hurt or injure any devil, either any heathen. This is a spiritual battle right here. That's all. It's a spiritual battle. How do you start? You start by not celebrating birthdays, holidays. That's the first step. Stop those birthdays and holidays. That would change the world instantly. I mean, that right there changed the economics, man, very quickly. You know, let you not shop for Christmas, birthdays. I mean, you'll probably see TVs for $5 on Christmas because he wants you to celebrate. He wants you to spend your bread, go broke, you know what I'm saying, and to continue to live in your poverty. He wants that. Like I see, this is the ISBK. That P stands for practical. The things you learn in school, you know, not only are they the laws that God gave us, it's also this practical knowledge, man. You know, you learn the things that you're going to use on an everyday life basis. You understand? And it's practical for us to not do any of the holidays. Yes, it's against God. Yes, that's the main reason we have to stop doing all this stuff. But look what it's going to do to Esau's pockets, though. So we got to understand, all he wants is money. All he wants is money. Salagi. Slavery. They got a lot of money from slavery. They got a lot of money from slavery. A lot of it. They got a lot of money from us right now. As we speak right now. That's all Esau wants. He wants $1, man. And we could take that away from him by just cutting out the holidays and birthdays. Next, spend more money with your own than with him. Spend some money with your own than with him. Start going to more of the black businesses, man. You know what I'm saying? The businesses, the little black businesses you got in your city or state, go to them more often now. Spend a little more bread with them. You know, keep working towards that. This is what I mean, separating spiritually. Not all in their face all the time, trying to get them to, you know, accept you in, because it's never going to happen. All right, let me stop this right here. So I'm going to show you an article, right? Let me open this article. Right? It says newborn babies at Virginia Hospital have been suffering mysterious injuries. A nurse now faces charges. January 9th. It says Dominique Hackey was waiting to credit his preemie son for the first time when a nurse delivered the devastating news. The newborn's left leg was fractured. His wife, Tori Hackey, had just been discharged after giving birth to fraternal twins, Micah and Noah. The boys born in September 2023 at her Nichols Doctors Hospital in Richmond, Virginia, are the couple's first children. Because they were born at 28 weeks and weighed only about 2 and 3 pounds, respectively, the twins have remained in neonatal intensive care unit, with Michael barely hanging on. Hackey said, and now 7 days after birth, the head of the twins' leg was bruised and broken, he said. Man, this is shocking. This can be shocking to a lot of people. And as far as us in the ISUPK, we ain't surprised by any of this because this is America. And this happens. Now, the reason I'm reading this right now is because this is what you get from integration. Integration is the reason why things like this happen. Here you go, some white dog, some white psychopath just has to they have to do stuff like this, man. They have to. Like, it's such a beautiful thing for a woman to have a child. All those 9 months of, being sick, being, physically you're going through it. Even emotionally. When women go through so much carrying that child in those 9 months, man. So when she's finally having her children, what she feels like the feeling she feels, man, is almost, you almost can't describe it. Having a child is probably one of the best days of your life. And from you to, be so happy and excited, your adrenaline is up, all that. For them to come back and say your child leg is fractured, some fractured bones in the body, when this child left this room 100% healthy, the white man is a devil according to the Bible, man. He's a devil. And I'm going to tell you this devil did not even get she got a malicious wounding was her charge. Let's keep reading. So lock it. It says investigators are now looking to a total of 7 potential abusers at the hospital, 3 in 2024 and 4 in 2023. So this was not even her first time doing this. That's 7 times. All black children. All black children. And again, this is what you get from integration. This is right. This is right here. Remember when I said, imagine if we have our own hospitals? Imagine that. Our own hospitals with our own doctors, nurses who look just like us, man. Who descend from the same blood we descend from. Our brothers and sisters. Because I can trust them. But I'm done. I can't trust Becky. I can't trust Dylan. Now I get it, man. A lot of people say, well, all white people are not the same. I get it. And all snakes don't bite. All snakes don't bite. The Lord said you cannot make crooked what you cannot make straight what you've already made crooked. And that's the oppressor. Let's stop searching, trying to find the good ones. Let's assume they all bad, man. Let's play it safe. That's just playing it safe. Protecting your family, protecting yourself. Assuming they all got the same intentions. And Lord will, maybe a child won't come back after just being born with broken bones in their body. It's a sick thing, man. It's very sick. This is attempted murder, not malicious wounding. You understand? Now, let me get these pictures right quick. We're gonna get back to these to the scriptures. Now, right here, as you can see, you got the Freedom Riders, the brothers and sisters who rode the bus through all these, the most racist cities in the area, Alabama, Tennessee, Georgia, down south areas. You got the protests. And what do you see right here? What do you see? You see brothers getting bitten by dogs, sprayed with water hoses, arrested, beaten with backs, all this. And for what? That's the real question. For what? What was all this for? All the wasted energy, the wasted time, man. We could have all been at the crib plotting on building our next city, plotting on building our next school, plotting on building a bigger hospital. But instead, we're trying to get inside the white man's world. And look what got us up. Sprayed up with water hoses, bitten by dogs, and arrested and beaten up by the same people who sworn to protect us, by the way. This is America for you, man. This is America for you. And this is why integration was the dumbest thing ever. The dumbest thing ever. You understand? I mean, we are the most patriotic people on this planet. We're more patriotic than the white man, than his own country. For us to go through what we go through and still fighting the wars, still sworn to your military, to your army, to your police officers, all that. And this is how we get treated. And when we get done, we still ask for forgiveness from you. You understand? Sitting here begging to be accepted. This is all they do to us. And it's no different from 2025, man. Like I just read a story. I can read a story every single day of how some devil is harassing us, unaliving us, doing something every day. Why? Again, because this is America. And that's what this country represents. You understand? All right, let's drop these pictures, go back to some scriptures. Salaki. Let's get Psalms chapter 55 and 21. Psalms 55 and 21. All right, here we go. Psalms 55 and 21, it reads, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. All right, this is MLK and every Christian pastor to this day. What they say sounds good. It sounds right. The message, it sounds cool. But war was in his mind. War was always in his mind. He knew his dream was a nightmare from the get-go. He knew he was leading us into a burning house from the get-go. That was always in his mind. But he had an agenda and he had things that he was doing, behind closed doors for this. Like I said earlier, don't get it twisted. Christian pastors know exactly what they're telling you. It's all a plot. Don't believe any of it. At the end of the day, he wants what's in your pockets, and that's money. MLK said he had a dream where we all come together, be happy, and this and that. That sounds right. It sounds cool, but it's not reality. What you have in your mind is not real life. What you fantasizing is not real life. We don't know what we're dealing against. Look, it's not a coincidence that the same people we've been fighting for all this long, we still fight them to this day. Why? Because they have never changed. And they never will. We never will. Like I keep saying this, 2025, nothing still changed. That lets you know they not changing. They're not going to magically, say sorry and give us reparations, give us land and blah, blah, blah. It ain't happening. Expect things to get worse when it's integration. You understand? Salakia. Let's get Zephaniah 2-on-1. Zephaniah 2-on-1. Like, y'all bear with me for a second. All right. This is Zephaniah 2:1. And it reads, gather yourselves together. Yea, gather together, O nation, not desired. All right. This is a one-way scripture right here. You know, a lot of you brothers and sisters in the school have heard this scripture 1,000 times, man. And it hits it right on the spot every single time. And it's just straight to it. You know, it says, gather ourselves together, O nation not desired. We're the only ones in this country who's not desired. And we see that to this day. We see that. Like I said, us coming together is not an option. It's not up for debate. It's just something that we have to do if we want to continue to live our lives, man. You know, if we're tired of being oppressed, tired of going through what we got to go through, okay, we got to separate then. We got to separate. And that's just it. We got to gather ourselves together, all blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Because they want to see, they just want to see us unalive each other, harming each other, giving drugs to one another. And all they're going to do is sit here and watch. But what happens when we stop doing that? When we stop doing it to one another, when we stop fooling with them, then what? You know what I'm saying? This is how this is going to end. This nightmare will end once we come together and separate. That's the only answer to any of this. We can talk about 100 other things, but if it's not regarding separation, what are we talking about? You know, what are we talking about? It's not going to work. We tried 100 things, man. We tried marching, protests. It's crazy that 60 years later, we're still marching and protesting. MLK also said out of his own mouth, he was tired of marching. He was tired of it. Ain't you tired too? Tired of getting beat up in the streets? You know, beat upside the head, bitten by dogs? You know, fight for something that other people don't even want? You know, that's something I never understand. I'm getting bitten by the same people that I'm trying to integrate with. Like I said, you know, it's crazy. It's crazy to understand that we was really out there doing that. You know, fighting to join somebody who was clearly telling us, hey, we don't want to join you. We don't want anything to do with you. And look at us still doing it. If that's not a slave mentality, I don't know what is, man. Let's get 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 8. Second Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 8, and it reads, and then shall after wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. And this was MLK. He's going to be revealed. TD Jakes revealed. All these Christian pastors, the wicked is going to be revealed, man. You know, everything that Commander Jenny Hunter is saying is coming to light right now as we speak. So pay attention. All your Christian pastors you love so much, look up to so much, they all going to be revealed. Everything they're doing behind the closed doors are going to be revealed. You know, we're going to see it, man. And that's, you know, and you know, a lot of Christians, they see what's going on with TD Jakes, but they're just choosing to ignore it. Remember what I said earlier, man, about a lot of us just want to know. A lot of us just want to be lied to. A lot of us don't even want the truth. And that's sad to say, but, you know, that's what it is. A lot of us want to continue to live in our sin, continue to be high, continue to be lied to continue to be oppressed. Because we don't want to change ourselves for the better. We don't want to be led. We don't want to be accountable for the things that we do wrong. People want to take the easy route. If you want to take the easy route, then be prepared for a hard death. Because that's all it is, man. When you're not in the truth, it's just death outside of here. You're just a dead man walking. You're a dead man walking when you don't follow these laws, these statutes, and also commandments. You understand? The wicked shall be revealed. All of them. Let's get Hosea chapter 4 and verse 6. Isaiah 4 and 6, and it reads, "My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee." Man, we are destroyed for lack of knowledge. And what's the knowledge in this Bible? The laws, statutes, and commandments. Because we rejected these laws, the Lord also rejected us. You understand? So when you go in the Bible, when you go to Deuteronomy chapter 28, and you read all those curses, we're going through those curses right now to this day for rejecting the knowledge of the Most High, rejecting everything that he gave us. You understand? When we had this, he would have never integrated. It never would have been our day. We would have told MLK, man, shut the hell up. We ain't listening. Nobody would have been in his speech. Nothing. He wouldn't have been a pastor. None of that. If he was following these laws, statutes, and commandments. In the same way MLK went down, the same way all your other Christian pastors are going to go down too, because they teach you to not follow the laws. I always ask a Christian, what makes you a Christian? How are you a Christian? What do you do? What do Christians do? Never an answer. You know why? Because Christians do whatever the hell they want to do. Right? I can do what I want to do. God's going to love me anyway. Love me for who I am. All I got to do is pray and ask for forgiveness. And that right there is why the Most High is going to destroy all the false prophets, all these Christian pastors. You understand? Doing the same thing MLK is doing right now to this day. It is copying off of him. You know what I'm saying? Giving us false narratives and giving us false dreams, man. You understand? Don't believe in your dream, all right? Don't believe in anything you got going on inside of your mind that's not going with these scriptures, man. Because if that's the case, then it's not of the Most High. All right? Let's drop this right there. Salakia. Let's get Salakia. Let's get Isaiah chapter 30 in verse 9. Isaiah chapter 30 and verse 9, and it reads, that this is a rebellious people, lying children that will not hear the law of the Lord. All right? We got to hear the law of the Lord. You understand? We got to stop thinking and believing that God is about all love, hugs, and kisses. A lot of us seen that fire in California and didn't know what to think, didn't know what to believe. Immediately, we already praying to God and asking God to protect us and the whole time. It was the Most High that controlled that. That's the will of the Most High. You gotta stop understanding and believing that the Lord will accept you for anything that you do. That's a damn lie. You know what I'm saying? The reason when we go through what we go through now to this day is because of that narrative. That whole, oh, God's going to accept you and love you and da-da-da-da-da. Nah, man, it's BS. It's the same thing that MLK taught us. The same exact thing. All right? You got to stop believing anything a man tells us, man. Because the proof is right here in front of our faces. We have the proof right there. You know, we got the Jim Crow, like the Jim Crow era. They say, didn't stop, didn't end in the 1970s. Jim Crow's going on right now. You understand? Police brutality. You know, I can name all kind of oppression, all kind of agendas right here now in 2025 that we still face because we will not hear the law of the Lord. You understand? All right, let's drop this. Get one more scriptures. Let's get Salakia. Let's get Matthew chapter 7 and verse 15. This is Matthew chapter 7 and verse 10, and it reads, beware of the false prophets, which come to you in sheep clothing, but inwardly they are ravening wolves, man. Christ says, beware of these false prophets. All right? Beware of them. Come to you in a 3-piece suit, coming to you in peace, all nice, smooth talking, telling you what you want to hear, making you feel good, making you laugh, making you sing and dance. Inwardly, they are ravening wolves. They only got one mission at the end of the day. That's to confuse you and keep you asleep. And I guarantee you, they have no answers for them fires, man. They got no answer for the story I just read about that nurse. They got no answer about any of it except just to pray and to forgive, man. You understand? They have no answer for integration or how to move forward. The only man that has an answer for any of this is Commander Gene Hunter of the IHBK. You understand? With that, we are the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, started at 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander Gene Hunter. And that's my time. Shalom, Israel.